The pioneer aviator and writer Antoine de Saint-Exupéry was once stranded for days in the threatening solitude of the desert when engine trouble forced him to land. Later he wrote in his diary, "Water, you have neither taste, nor color, nor scent. We cannot describe you. We taste you without knowing you. It is not as if we need you for life. You yourself are life."
In 1993, we heard from various sources that in several parts of the world, water with extraordinary healing qualities had been discovered. To find out more with our modest financial means, we set off on a journey which took us hurriedly to 4 continents. India, north of the capital Delhi. After an hours-long odyssey in a taxi, we finally arrived in Narayana, a small village in the middle of the sun-drenched Ganges plain. News of a miraculous well had spread rapidly, and the villagers had grown accustomed to visitors. Thousands have already been here, but seldom strangers from so far away. We were obligingly shown around. We are shown the spring, a not very romantic well shaft. Mr. Sri Mamraj Singh Rana, one of the village leaders, proudly shows us a magazine which published an article about his spring. The story goes that in December 1992, while looking for a suitable location for a well for his house, he received a strange sign. Suddenly, he saw an unusually large cobra in front of him. When digging at this spot, a powerful jet of water was struck. People here see these events as a miracle. The next day, the pool is filled with fresh water again. Everything goes on as usual. Some have come to take a morning bath. we also learn how the unusual powers of the water were discovered.
कि पहले लोग पानी को इकट्ठा देखकर या अजनबी से समझकर अचंभा समझकर
One of the
यहाँ
men
लोग
digging
नहाने
the
के लिए
spring
इकट्ठे
contracted an eye
एकत्रित
infection
हुए।
from the dust.
तब
He washed his eyes with the water and was cured immediately. He also discovered that his night blindness had disappeared and he could see in the dark again.
फिर ये जागृति हो गई कि ये पानी लाभदायक है।
The news of this miraculous event spread like wildfire. Soon other people came, sick and merely curious. Many were helped.
She was suffering from tuberculosis, that's TB.
We are shown a book in which many cases are listed by name with the duration and type of treatment. It is an impressive record of successful cures.
Do you charge money for using the water and taking the water away?
क्या आप यहाँ पे नहाने के लिए और पानी पीने के लिए पैसा लेते हैं?
No, नहीं बिल्कुल।
No.
And then we are witnesses to a touching situation. We are shown a 6-year-old boy born with polio, unable to move. He never learned to walk. For 10 days he drank the water, and for 4 weeks he was bathed in it. Now he is largely cured. When faced with miracles, people with a Western cast of mind want exact information, medical proof, and detailed laboratory tests. We don't find them here. In Narayana, the answers are simpler.
तो उसके
कहाँ पे?
यहीं पास ही इसके
अच्छा।
बोर के
On the day of the Dasyara festival, people saw a snake next to the pool. Since the snake is a symbol of the Lord Shiva, they believe that this spring is a gift from Shiva to mankind.
अद्भुत लीला के अपरंपार से महिमा बढ़ी है।
Many of the hundreds of thousands of visitors have donated money. This is how the pool got built, which the villagers of Narayana are so proud of. In a romantic winter setting, we find the place in Germany where water with miraculous healing qualities has been discovered. In the middle of the untouched landscape of the Sauerland, hardly an hour by car from the industrialized Ruhr region, in Nordenau, a climatic health resort. The source of the spring is an old mining tunnel where slate used to be extracted. The spring was always there, but its unusual properties came to light only recently. The grotto and spring are on the property of the hotel owner Theo Thomas.
In January
1992, the well was discovered by a Dutchman staying in my hotel. I was showing him my wine cellar, which is in the mine. The spring was there before, but he was the first to feel its energy field.
How did he discover it? Was there anything to see?
He purely felt it through his sensitivity. And then people started coming, looking for help, and they found it. That's how the word got around.
As the number of visitors increased, there were 500,000 by the end of 1993. So did the reports of spontaneous healings. Have you compiled case histories?
No, we haven't. A Dr. Steinbrück from Frankfurt was here for 3 months. He did statistical evaluations, recorded the patients' medical histories, and documented the progress they made. There's also a doctor nearby who has brought children here from Chernobyl. He regularly examines people who have come to the mine tunnel, with astonishing results. Traditional medicine has no explanation for the